Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Let's go, man. Let's go, boys. We're getting CL football this season, man. We are securing Champions League football. We all knew it. For some reason, we all had this feeling the stars was aligning today. Liverpool just secured the PL. This was the perfect moment to play against them. But regardless of the opportunity, credit goes out to every single player on that pitch today and on that touchline because Beresca set this team out beautifully. The discipline, the hard-working performance, man. Yeah, we made things hard for Liverpool. We made more chances than them. We were constantly releasing our wingers on the counter-attack. We were disciplined, pushing our blocks back, stifling their attack when we could. You know, the work rate that was put in from all the players. Guys like Palmer and Enzo was put in a mad work rate in midfield today, man. That's the level of application and desire that you have to show if you want to get a result today because Liverpool weren't going to be easy pushovers just because they secured the Premier League. They're a Premier League winning team, yeah? They came here to win this game. So it was incredible to see the performance on show from the team today. But before I can even get into anything else in this game, man, there's two players today that gave us the ability to win this game, yeah? That was Cole Palmer and that was Romeo Lavia. But if I don't start off by just praising Palmer for, and I'm not even using this word lightly, an utter masterclass of a performance today. What a player, man. What a player, bro. Oh, I was getting goosebumps, man, honestly. And like the way he played, this is how I've been envisioning, wanting to see him play. I made certain comments during, them difficult stretches of form, second half of the season, where I just felt like, come on, Maresca, like you're making Palmer play too high up. He's playing too close to the striker. And you're using him in a way where it's like he has to do everything by himself to Fugazi wins for us. This ain't the way to use Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is at his best when he can facilitate the play, get on the end of moves, and has that freedom to express himself and play. Let him run to the right-hand side when he feels like it. Let him combine with the striker and ghost in the box when he has to. Let him receive deeper and receive on the right-hand side when he has to. He's a great player. Do not shackle him by just putting him in strict zones and positions to play in. Yeah, we've seen him play a lot of times on the left-hand side. We've seen him play a lot of times higher up, playing close to the striker. But today, man, this was Cole Palmer at his very best today, and Liverpool could not cope. You could see it from literally the 3rd minute in this game, and that beautiful dummy to just fool and spin Jones like he wasn't even there. From the 3rd minute in that game, he let us know exactly the purpose he was playing with today. And my Lord, did this guy run the show throughout this entire game. It was his moment that made the first goal for the team. Neto, beautiful ball, cut back cross, playing it backwards too. How often they'll be trying to play these crosses to the far post or the near post, man. I've been saying I want to see guys arriving in the box, play these passes backwards into space so someone can get on the end of that, and Enzo Fernandez was there. But that move came from our two best players, Romeo starting that and Palmer's beautiful dummy to release Pedro Neto. But from that moment there on, man, I've been stressing the freedom you have to let Palmer play with, yeah? Because this guy, his carrying abilities, his playmaking, how many times, especially that second half, the through balls for days, bro. The through balls for days, releasing our wingers time and time and time again. Liverpool had no way to stop Cole Palmer today. And Palmer was at his just confident best. The close controls, the skills, the Mahrez chopping sides and quick turns, which he is a master at producing, man. Every time he was on the ball, he was commanding the attention of Liverpool players. They were onto him, and he was just breezing past them like he weren't there. Creating space for the team, creating havoc for the team. Mesmerizing performance. And this was topped off in the most poetic fashion possible, right near the end. I'll get onto Caicedo later. But it just felt like, was testing the goal. The performance he put in terms of his creativity, him like kick-starting moves, him releasing his teammates. He could have got an assist in this game as well too. I just felt like the poetic way to end this performance today, man, was for him to get a penalty. And the penalty he scored summed up the focus he has right now, where it's like, listen, my only priority is this moment right now. I'm here for the team, not for myself. I'm burying that bottom left corner, pure power, pure placement, and the rest was history. Cole Palmer today, Enzo Maresca, it's taken you a long time to allow Palmer to have this kind of freedom where he can kind of roam in and roam out of the game. When he can combine with the right winger at times and interchange positions. We saw a lot of this under Pochettino last season, hence why Cole Palmer was so brilliant. And it was nice to get that reminder again of what Palmer can offer and even higher levels that you can get out from this guy's game. Honestly, one of the best individual performances this season during a time when it really mattered. Cole Palmer, man, yeah, unreal performance. Now that I got him out of the way, for the second guy, and I've been saying this for a while, if there was one player Maresca would have felt aggrieved to have not had access to throughout this season, it was Romeo Lavia. And it's simply based on this. Long story short, my friends, but with Lavia on that field, he gives more confidence to the offensive players to go forwards, to take chances, to attack, to not constantly play backwards in fear of losing possession and having to press for the ball back again. That is the confidence he inspires and offers. Because Romeo Lavia, for me, this guy is a world-class player in the making. I love how he guarded the Liverpool fans as he came off the field. This is the type of player I'm sure Liverpool were even more angry they couldn't secure when we beat them to both Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, because I think it's safe to say, and I'm not gassing it, I'm just talking about footballing facts right now, yeah? Pure footballing facts. He is our best press-resistant player. He is our best player at receiving under pressure. Jones was tasked with trying to close this guy down today. He couldn't get near him. Couldn't get close to the guy whatsoever. And if you want to see our attack come to life even more, I've made this point before, and I hope you guys understand it now after the performance you've just seen with your own two eyes, yeah? You kind of need to have two enforcer-like type of players if you want the attacking players to have a bit more freedom to play with. Last season, at the end of like a similar great end to the season form, it was Gallagher and Caicedo's work rate, which allowed us to have Nkunku's and Palmer's together, Noni's and Co, etc., etc. And you could see that little bit of freedom, that little bit of style, that little bit of connection that was more fluid with our attack, right? You're seeing similar things. And with Romeo Lavia's ability to just link the defense and the midfield, constantly making those key tackles to break the play, man. Key tackles. He's not just like a honing missile, chasing the ball for time and time again. When he goes in for that ball, he makes it his. Yeah. Having a guy like this at the base, this gives you the possibility, this gives you that foundation to have that strong core, yeah, to win the mid battles. And that's what we did today. This is why Enzo can get forwards. This is why Palmer can get forward. This is why the attacking players can look better and feel more free, because Lavia is there alongside Moises Caicedo. And yeah, it's great that he's at least played more games this season compared to last. There's a lot more to come from this guy. And it's a reminder yet again of how important and how much of a big game player that Lavia can become for us, man. But yeah, I had to praise some of the stars in this game, but credit goes out to the whole team, the whole boys. We outplay Liverpool, man. The amount of counter-attacking opportunities, the wide players bringing that threat, driving towards goal, taking their men on, making those runs behind. At times, listen, if we were a bit better in terms of the timing of our, runs in behind, because, credit to Liverpool, they have one of the best offside trap type of defensive lines in the league. That's calm. There was even more joy that we could have had. But ultimately, this scoreline felt very, very fair based on the numerous amount of chances we was creating in this game, left, right, and centre. Maresca won the tactical battle against Arne Slot. Slot tried to do some differences in the second half to try to be able to get Liverpool back in the game. So Boschleit's introduction was good, as it was kind of, creating a bit more havoc for our central defenders. And this allowed Liverpool to find maybe more joy when it comes to, playing crosses at the far post, which they had some very good opportunities from Nunes. If he could score, should have buried that. And I guess with that threat that they showed, was it any surprise that they probably might have scored a goal based on the threat they showed? And I gotta say, the way we conceded that goal was ridiculous. Credit to the boys for still having the confidence to seal this game out and still keep playing their game. They didn't mouse up. They didn't just like stay within their blocks, and they were too afraid to push forward when they had to. No, 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 no. There was utmost confidence in the team's performance today. But look at that set piece, man. Noni easily lost Van Dijk, but equally, why is Noni on Van Dijk? I looked at my big centre backs, so all like near the near post, marking no one. I'm thinking, why is Corwall? Why is he not on Van Dijk or Chalobah on Van Dijk or someone on Van Dijk? Like, come on, bro. This is Virgil van Dijk. This is one of the easiest goals you scored this entire season, yeah? And I just thought that the set piece routine was almost as if he was preparing for them to play across to the near post instead of, the 6-yard box. So that was a detail in the game that, it wasn't the best. But as I'm really stressing, and I'm saying this again, the team did not mouse up. They weren't afraid. They had utmost confidence in the game plan instilled in them. And I think this was no more evident than one of the best moments, in my opinion, of the season. And it's not the first time he's done this. It's not the first time he's done this at all this season. Moises Caicedo coming out from nowhere, winning a penalty right near the end. That desire to play right to the final seconds of the game. To have that application. This is like winning mentality. And when you see these types of performances that we have the ability to tap into more, to master more, to get better at. We have some of the minerals that you need to be a winner in the future, right? When you have players like Moises Caicedo, Kwanzaa, very unfortunate game on his behalf. Moises comes out from nowhere, forces the foul, and the rest was history with Cole Palmer making that 3-1. And like I'm saying, man, superb performance from everyone. Maybe not everyone. I think maybe the weakest player I'd say was Nico Jackson. Sorry, you guys. I don't know if it was like a fitness thing. I just felt like he wasn't moving that well on the field. It was kind of weird. He's probably just the weakest one, I would say. But outside of that, yeah, the whole team today, man, they stood up when it mattered. They did their thing, and they played to win this game. They played as if they knew what was at stake, and they made sure they would be the ultimate winners in this match. And yeah, man, one of the memorable games of this season for sure. I don't care that Liverpool won the league. Liverpool came in to win the game, yeah. This is what champions do. Yeah, this is what champions do. They're not going to just fall asleep just because they won it. Salah wants to get 30 goals. All these guys want to keep on winning. This is why they've constantly been fighting for the title the last, 6 to 7 years because of this mentality. A mentality I respect, and a mentality that I feel like today is showing me we got the potential to have and become and get better at. Yeah, man, what can I say? Superb performance. My friends, share your thoughts and opinions on the game, your favorite moments, the best moments of the game, the best skills. Let us know how you are feeling right now, my guys, because that is it from me today. I'm a very happy man, and I'm telling you guys this straight. I'm feeling it in my bones. Yeah, we are getting Champions League football, and we are winning the Conference League. And after having very difficult, nervy moments in the season, to finally feel that confidence when it matters. Not gonna lie, man, it's a super feeling. It's a great feeling. So I hope you guys are gassed with this performance. Hit that like button if you guys are, and I will catch you guys with some more videos later on. Stay tuned. Love. Cool.